Добрый вечер, друзья. Здравствуйте. Давненько, на самом деле, не виделись. Когда? 2 или 3 дня я не стримил? Не знаю даже. Все выходные проебал точно. Возможно, и пятницу, уже не помню. Не, выходные вроде только. Здорово, Астасдак. Да-да, опять квесты. Здорово, пивноменталь. За сотку станцевать? Бля, а как она танцует? Ну, она не то чтобы очень сексуально танцует. Я могу и бесплатно. Типа, для первого раза. У нее, блядь, мувы ебанутые абсолютно. Это что такое, блядь? Это стриптиз интересный. Жопой крутить не буду. Со стула вставать лень. Так, сцена включена. На самом деле я немного неподготовленный человечек, потому что игру-то я скачал, но у меня сегодня не было возможности проверить, как она работает и захватывается. Я хуёво спал, меня будили, потом я досыпал, потом... Ну, кстати, она запустилась. Даже хорошо запустилась. А захватик будет? А захватик будет? Сломанный меч. Здорово, Теньгур. Any full screen application. Здорово, Фантомыч. Доброе утро. Побер сломанно мечевой. Да-да. Захвата сегодня не наблюдается, да? Или наблюдается? Давай ты захватишься, игрушка. Есть. Хорошо. Так. Стрим у меня назван. Правильно. Игра выбрана. Правильно. Че в больше? Настройки давайте посмотрим. Как будто бы музыку можно даже погромче чуть. Применить. Почему применить справа? Всегда слева же. Видео. Вид графики. Оригинальный, перекованный. Окей. Гамеплей. Нельзя потрогать гамеплей. Вибрацию отключу, потому что у меня... Я не буду играть в квест с геймпада. Язык. Голос. Французский можно поставить. Интерфейс. Russian. Yes. Близкие активные точки. Шаг прихождения, размер текста, всплывающие подсказки. Нормально, пусть будут. Ну чё, го играть. Квест длинный. Скорее всего, я буду его играть 10-12 часов. Выберите подходящий вам стиль игры. Эти настройки можно изменить в любой момент в меню настроек. Классика. Оригинальный игровой опыт. Следите за вашими действиями самостоятельно. Только подсказки по выбору. Я чмо и лох. Я устал. Я могу круто играть в квесты. Я умен, но я устал. Поэтому я буду смотреть кино. Несущественно для истории действия удаляются после взаимодействия. Да. Насладитесь интерактивной историей в своем темпе. Автоматическая система подсказок, деликатно ведущая вас по игре. Это то, что мне нужно, чтобы кайфовать в этой игре. Поэтому мы выбираем историю. Левый клик, чтобы ходить. Хорошо. Двигайте курсором, чтобы найти активные точки. Ну, окей, понятно. Такая иконка появится, если вы найдете что-нибудь интересное. Левый клик, чтобы взаимодействовать. Правый клик, чтобы осмотреть. Кликните здесь, чтобы показать зону меню. Окей. Тут мы типа... хорошо.
Paris in the fall, the last months of the year and the end of the millennium. The city holds many memories for me. Of cafes, of music, of love, and of death.
Мама из МСК привезла диск с квестом. Искатель-фантазер. Блин, у меня в детстве был квест Секрет Наутилуса или что-то такое. Я мог пройти один экран, но мне было года 4. Буквально, если не меньше. Сломанный меч. Перекованное издание. Тень тамплиеров. Ну, красиво, кстати, красиво. Сингур, мне кажется, ты так не месяцок будешь сидеть, а энное количество месяцев. Рыбки Фредди... Не было ни одной рыбки Фредди, не было ни одного пут-пута. И вообще квесты я в детстве... У меня был квест, короче, по ночному позору. Именно вот этот... Именно... Блин, ну интро прям мультик. Именно по, короче, гоблинской версии Ночного Дозора. Простоквашино к сестре проходил. Просто я даже не знал, что есть квест по Простоквашино. Ну, я, короче... я... Даже если бы я прошел один квест на ДаГыГа, я бы прошел больше квестов, чем в своей жизни. А я, блядь, квестов прошел на ДаГыГа уже... Ну, уже можно десятки считать, мне кажется. 20 квестов, по-моему, точно было. Считая этот точно, по крайней мере. За жопу схватил дед. Блин, это реально, походу, мультик. Какой кайф. Спиздил чемодан у деда. Пиздец. Рисовка клевая, да. Все части братьев-пилотов. Ой, бля, ой, бля. Героев я четвертых только играл, но я играл с читами всегда. Я играл только четвертых героев и только с читами. Клоун реально гнидыч. Бля, какая красивая игра, ебать. Ну, мне, Ромыч, было... Сколько лет? 7, когда играл в четвертых героев. Я не был... Умел, так сказать.
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
Так, и что мне делать?
The table had been overturned by the explosion.
Озвучка тоже пиздец. Ну, такая. Главным стримером по ЛМУ и героем СНГ. Только в начале пути. Желаю удачи. Я лично стример всякого кала, как можно заметить. Газета. Здорово, африканец, привет. Как твои успехи в Outlast? Или ты не играл? Я что-то выпал из жизни немного.
That was the only news story. The rest was rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. Then I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read Salah ad-Din, 1345.
Спиздил газетку. Пока больше не играл. Понял. Другой Байвелл. Озвучка в оригинале примерно как в хуёвых квестах с русской озвучкой. Ну, я так понимаю, озвучка из оригинала переехала, как она была. Графон-то перерисовали, а вот озвучку, наверное, трогать не стали. Доступна новая помощь по управлению. Посмотреть сейчас? Да. Кликните тут или нажмите пробел, чтобы увидеть ваши предметы инвентаря. Угу. Понял. Правый клик на предмете, чтобы осмотреть его. Ну, это понятно. Ну, окей, это классическая вещь. Для квестов. Да все нормально. Зонт.
I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened.
Сука. База для квестов. В смысле, трогать не стал, играть не стал? Или перерисовывать бы не стал?
The umbrella had protected me from the bomb blast, but it was of no use to me now.
Зонт спас.
I considered climbing the lamppost, but it wasn't going to shed any light on the affair.
Окей. Так, ну, окно надо посмотреть.
I examined the jagged glass remaining in the window. It was broken, all right.
Спасибо за информацию.
The blast had blown out the glass, leaving a gaping hole.
Gaping hole. А этот, блядь, усатый работает, как ни в чем не бывало. Похуй абсолютно.
Freeze! Hold it right there.
Whoa, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your
Блядь.
weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant. Move. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to
Здорово,
leave.
Алекс.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche.
En avant, to the cafe. Gaping hole, yes.
What a mess.
Я в
This
пизду.
bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur.
Ну, это точно лучше, чем Биошок будет, вот что я могу сказать.
Stop holding your breath.
Я не
Once.
виновен, я американец. Вон золотых
Has
цитат.
it occurred to you that he may be
Джеффри
dead?
Эпштейн, наверное, говорил
Ну.
то же самое.
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death.
Я не увидел, Алекс, сори.
However, in this case, the man is quite dead. Clearly, the killer knew of his
Ну я не
presence
буду
and
повторять,
How many
я
times
уже...
have I warned you about premature extrapolation?
Можно
All we know
почитать
is
в табличке
that he
мое
is
мнение
dead.
по Биошоку
it seemed
первому.
reasonable to assume.
Я вполне
A
красочно
detective
описал
assumes
ситуацию.
Nothing. Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why?
Спасибо,
He was
тебя
no
тоже.
more real than
Ну, у нас, кстати, в
Poirot.
Казахстане нет такого
Тете.
праздника.
That's different.
23 февраля — это не
They
красный
were
день
comedy
календаря.
Belgians. Anyway, it is unlikely that even you will learn much from talking to the dead. Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can.
Ну, у меня конкретно так эмоций было в конце Биошока,
Maintenant,
скажем честно.
To business. Your name, please?
George Stobart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris,
Почему он про это
Monsieur
говорит?
Stobart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so.
Не,
Apart from the
не,
bomb
не.
blast.
Я бы прошел
Were
еще
you in
2
the
квеста, чем
vicinity
еще
of
раз
the cafe at
перепроходить
the time of
Биошок
the
ебаный.
explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter
Ну
the
да, да,
cafe?
7 мая есть он. Блять, я прослушал. Да.
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No. He was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
Вроде красный. Вроде красный. Infinite. Ну, я играл только в первый. После первого играть ни в какой больше не хочется, я скажу честно. И не то, чтобы я до этого горел прям желанием. Клоуна видел.
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon, the picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live. She confirms the American statement. A clown with an accordion, no doubt an elaborate and eccentric disguise.
Very well. Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. I hope this little
Вот так
incident
менты
does not
работают.
spoil the rest of your vacation.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
Academic? You are about to witness a scientific breakthrough.
Чейзера. Блин, лучше бы первый Биошок был скучным, чем душным, я вот так скажу. Тяночка стоит, альтушка, бля, надо подкатывать срочно.
mademoiselle? Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's right, on holiday in Paris. Some holiday, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah,
Блядь.
he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What's that, some
Liberté.
kind of nightclub?
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you can interview me about the bombing. You know, an eyewitness
Как же он
account.
хочет
Minutes
альтушечку
after the
запикапить.
outrage that shook the whole of
Французского.
Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
Oh god,
Прикол.
it's him again.
Им again. Это чё? А, это визитка.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Who's the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Planter. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you
Персону
have
я-
Rosso's
Хотя
gift
нет, я
for
играл в
psychic
третью на PSP.
interrogation.
Поиграл я 15 минут примерно. Во всех остальных Broken Sword'ах эти двое знакомы. А, да. Бля, спойлеры, чё такое? Чё это?
You speak very good English for a French girl.
Thanks. You speak very good English from America.
Блять. What's
Do
fire?
you know a police officer called Rosso?
Russell? Our paths have a knack of crossing. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was deliberate. Have you seen Russell? Is he here?
He's inside, attempting to question a witness with his psychic powers.
That guy is weird.
Yeah.
Сука. Нормальная тема, что я могу сказать.
I found this newspaper outside the cafe.
That is not a newspaper, it's a gossip rag.
It may have belonged to Plantar.
So, he had a taste for sensationalist smut with right-wing bias. That doesn't tell us much.
Right-wing
There's
bias.
something written in it. Salah ad-Din, 1345.
It sounds like a betting tip. The name of the horse and the time of the race. What you
Салахаддин
think?
это ближневосточный предводитель. И 1345, скорее всего, год. Вот так вот. Знанием истории. Могу блеснуть.
I don't think it is. That's too obvious. I wouldn't mind betting. This is a coded message.
It's a romantic notion, but I don't think so.
Look, the inspector gave me his card.
I didn't
1345
know his
было, в
first name was
смысле.
Augustin. It suits him, I must say.
Что-то она умирать как будто начала под конец фразы.
See you again, I hope.
Adieu, monsieur.
До повесточки сделали, там у женщин. Её вообще не было. Да кто знает, может это ультра продвинутая игра. Ну туда побежал, могу что-то... Какая у меня вообще цель в игре? Я пока не очень понимаю. Я какой-то залетуха просто, внезапно меня начало ебать, что клоун взрывает дедов.
I examined the boxes closely. They were damp and smelly and decidedly empty.
Богатая история квиров. Пиздец, Тенгур. Как сказанешь, конечно. Ты просто
It
охуеть.
smelled like
Как ты
someone
такие
had dumped a
словосочетания вообще
truckload of
выдумываешь?
fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
Богатая история. Мелгеникс начался. Мелгеникс референс. Американец в Париже должен ходить и всех доебывать.
I
Ну,
tried to lift
примерно
the cover
таким
with
я и
my fingers,
занимаюсь.
but couldn't gain any leverage.
Понял.
There was nothing of interest.
Я, понимаешь, я заложник ДаГыГа. Я хочу его закончить. Это личный ачивмент для меня. Как кто бы там что ни говорил, я отказываюсь дропать ивент. Мне интересно пройти битву с собой, так сказать.
The window was protected by stout-looking iron bars.
Но я хочу, на самом деле, играть только в Каир и в котов. И в Лиман еще кататься. 3 игры мне интересны в данный момент.
The drain pipe looked
Как
as
Паша
if it would
техника
bear
бой с
my
тенью. Именно
weight.
так.
I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe. I guess the clown hadn't escaped over the rooftops.
Сука, какой дурак. Да почему он решил просто полезть нахуй? Сломал трубу в Париже. Вот они, блядь, американские...
I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe.
Американские туристы. За такое в Южной Корее садятся в тюрьму, между прочим. Как хорошо, что он во Франции и там затерпят. Лимон охуенный, если б не гондоны. Бля, у меня вчера такая конченая гонка была. Я ехал гиперкары, Фудзи, как раз, мультикласс. Одну гонку проехал охуенно, а одну проехал так, что лучше бы не ехал. Хотя я форманул все равно сейфти рейтинг, у меня почти Gold 3. Но я в итоге, блядь, там в какой-то момент была пачка гиперов против пачки GT3. И я в результате отсосал просто. Все проехали, все выжили, один я отсосал, потому что там 4 машины в ряд и из 2 разных классов было.
Hey, stop that!
Бля, я сказал в
Get
южной,
away
хотел
from
сказать в
there.
северной.
What do you think you're doing?
Блядь,
I
решил
was-
спиздить.
Admiring your toolbox.
Are we? Had a good look, have you? I'm warning you, if you touch it, I'll crack your nut.
Пиздец.
Okay, I get your point.
Позвонить хотя бы можно?
Don't touch that swamp.
Окей, можно
Sorry.
скипать фразы. Они какие-то очень медленные, если честно.
It was a huge and weighty-looking engineer's
В гонке что
telephone.
произошло? Ну, я доехал в итоге. По-моему, я даже в десятку приехал. Но это был довольно слабый сплит, поэтому я не заработал ничего. Ну, там, короче, гонка была терпение. У меня были убитые шины после всей этой хуйни. И я просто выживал. Еще и с дамагом на подвеске. Да, я показывал. Дрифтулю показал.
There was nothing inside the tent except a large toolbox. It was a tent made out of plastic sheeting. It was a battered metal toolbox. It was a huge and weighty-looking engineer's telephone.
Слышь, дядя, чё, нельзя
you.
позвонить, что ли?
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
Ну, это
When he
базированный
pulled that
дед.
gun, I thought that was it. Those automatics might quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I
Метка
guess.
стоит 1. Да. Он стоит, короче, и на телефон он стоит столько же. Это, короче, одинаковый ремейк, специально для телефонов, и в Стиме он есть. И он везде стоит, короче, косарь рублей. Ну, хорошо, что есть GOG-версия с полки.
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Can't beat it. I could have knocked his block off.
What's in the toolbox?
What's in the toolbox? As if you
Спорный
didn't
гонок.
know. What's
Это
the big
жестко.
deal about tools, anyhow?
20-минутных
They're cool.
гонок.
Tools are civilization.
You don't say.
That's right. Tools are what distinguish us
Tool,
from
клёвая
other
группа.
animals.
Who are you calling an animal? I've met your sort before. Looking down your nose at me because I'm working class, huh? I've a good mind to knock your block off.
Ну ничего, однажды ты дойдешь до 100-минутных гонок и начнешь охуевать где-то на середине. Придется после каждой гонки душ принимать. Это хорошо. Я конец стрима уже упустил, мне там пришлось отойти по делишкам. Всего 899 рублей в плеймаркете. Понял. Ну, все равно разница типа невелика. Косарик плюс-минус 200 рублей. Плюс-минус 100 рублей, точнее. Клоуна видел?
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not
Умором.
in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Понятно.
I gotta go.
Don't let me...
Что у нас здесь?
The door was securely locked.
Выгонь. А ведь, блядь, на этой неделе будет 12-часовая гонка в Лимане, если чё. Но там со сменами пилотов.
The door was secure. Set into the huge gate was a smaller access door.
Не понял, как его проходить. Ну вот да, я так и понял примерно. По сообщениям. Ну, все бывает в первый раз. В следующий раз будешь готов. Ебать! Я чё, реально могу? Post the police. Ну, пошлите в полицию. Вот это прикол, конечно. Телефон. Все-таки я музыку зря громче сделал. Надо ее потише. Она слишком громкая. Частота подсвечивания. Контент из оригинального сценария. Прикольно. А, блять, я же...
Excuse me.
Пошел громкость покрутить. Игру распорядата выглядит пойти, что ли, самому пройти? Не знаю, как хочешь. Пока что сюжет
I'd like your personal
меня
details,
не
please.
хватает.
What for?
прям.
In the event of an accident. It would help us to know where to send the body.
Look, is this really necessary? I came in here to talk to Rosso.
Oh, why did you not say?
Have you had any reports concerning a suspicious clown?
Why, yes. There was
Ну,
a
не по
fracas
всем
only this
можно
morning.
ходить,
3
наверное.
arrests for public disorder.
And you say there was a clown involved?
A clown and a particularly offensive piece of sculpture with balloons. Are you in any way involved with the reprobate, monsieur?
No, not me. May I see Inspector Rosso?
He is not here.
But
Do you wish to leave a message for him? I have a
Massage.
choice of blue or black pen. I'd recommend the blue for a less formal communication.
I'd prefer to talk to him in person.
As you wish, monsieur.
Is Sergeant Moo available?
What? You want to speak to him?
Yes, please.
I cannot recall the last time someone asked to speak to Moo. No one ever speaks to him. Not even his kids. Eh bien. He is not here, monsieur. He is with Inspector Rosso. Like Laurel and Kitten. No, monsieur?
Hardy. Oliver Norville Hardy.
Окей.
Thanks for your help, Oliver.
Музыку потише, пока не поздно. Так. Звук. Все-таки зря повысил. Потому что в меню она почему-то тихая, а в игре громкая. Потому что он муму. Да. Салах 1. 13:45. А почему? Ладно, неважно. Ну, кстати, я думаю, в Бахрейне рейтинг будет спокойно отыгрываться, потому что трасса не слишком длинная, довольно широкая. И там много, короче, как будто простор для ошибки есть. Там будет спокойнее, скорее всего, борьба. Мусалах через себя. Сука, помощь по игре. Что пока произошло? Подсказки. Как это работает? Переулок выглядит как очевидный путь побега. Возможно, у рабочего есть что-то полезное в ящике с инструментами. Понятно. Окей, я понял, как работает. На самом деле, я это и хотел сделать. Но я решил проверить, как вообще работают подсказки в игре.
What do you want now?
Бухрень сильно. Блин, я на самом деле хочу прям на гиперах во что-то вкатиться. Но на следующей неделе на гиперах трассы такие себе. Там Лиман. И Лиман вообще страшный на самом деле на гиперах. И что-то еще там было дурацкое. А, там Сильверстоун, которого у меня нету, к сожалению. Вот Сильверстоун я бы с кайфом покатал. Еще есть 100 минутки на Монце, но там, по-моему... Там, по-моему, не будет гиперкаров. Алмазик проебал пьянку, будет жестко. Ну, возможно. Первый поворот страшный. РБР напоминает, только не уебищный. Ну, кстати, есть что-то. Это РБР без смен рельефом. На газету.
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Ah, look at this. Damn bleeding out liberals.
Сука, ебаные
Send
либералы.
the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say. All that fuss over a bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the...
Бля, реально
Regal of the
скачки.
Triumph.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is. Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I want to put
Присмотри
the
за
money on that
дырой.
knife.
What about your toolbox?
Stop it. Help yourself.
Спасибо. РБР не нравится прям сильно. Вот мне не нравится не так много трасс. Red Bull мне скорее нравится. Вот Лиман мне не особо. Причем я не могу сказать, что он какой-то хуёвый. Просто он неприятно едется. Потому что он сначала усыпляет первую половину трассы, а потом вторую ты должен резко просыпаться и делать все очень правильно в страшных моментах. 100 минут Монца звучит как Resident Sleeper. Бля, для меня вообще кайф. Странная трасса. Маунт Панорама в ЛМУ, скорее всего, этого никогда не будет, потому что я думаю, что будут добавлять только трассы, которые есть в официальном календаре века и ЛМС. Да, да, кочек реально. Бля, ты с Себринг еще не ездил. Себринг это вообще пиздец. Я не знаю, как ездить на гиперкарах Себринг. Попробуй потом проедься практику на Себринге чисто ради интереса. Вот это прикольчик.
I'd found just what I wanted. A tool for lifting manhole covers.
Класс. Что-то еще есть? Часто.
The toolbox didn't contain anything else I needed.
Ну, посмотрим. Может быть. Салах 1. Ну и чё это такое, блядь? Странный очень экран.
The card read, Augustin Rousseau, and gave an address to the south of the Montparnasse Cemetery.
Угу. Мне интересно, какой сезон пасс будет в этом году. Потому что... Я не помню, кстати. Может быть, они и будут добавлять. Я думаю, есть, короче, потенциал на Имсу. А если Имса, то это вообще прикольно, потому что это куча клевых американских трасс. Всякие Уоткинс Глены там. Хотя я Уоткинс Глен не люблю, если честно. Дайтона, если будет, вот это вообще ахуй будет. Так. Вскрываем люк. Ну, кто знает, как они еще развивать будут. Но вообще, если честно, сомневаюсь, что будет хороший рейтинг в АЦ. А как клоун поднял этот люк? Ну, он, может быть, был открыт, а так. Красный шарик. Но это нос, явно. Не иначе.
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn. It was the clown's red nose.
Бля, музыка криповая. Компания говна в канализации? В этой игре или в другой в какой-то? Я уже тоже не вспомню. А без компания говна в
I
канализации?
scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and
Тоже не
greasy,
знаю.
like breakfast leftovers.
И нахуй он это делает? Сука.
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike. It was the scrap of material I'd found in the sewer.
Пойдем наверх. Зачем я этим занимаюсь, я не очень понимаю.
Hi there. Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back. And now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Сука.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that.
Чтобы не добавляли ебу на нордшляпе.
Okay, okay.
Now,
Ну, это
what were
кто
you
знает.
looking for?
Вероятность есть, мне кажется. Хуй найдешь другие дороги. Блин, я не вижу смысла, если честно, ехать в фулл нордшляйфе. Это реально утомюшка полная. Ее еще и запомнить заебешься. Да хуя спам, монцы, РБР и кольца. Ну, вообще, как, конечно, подбор трасс не лучший, действительно. Спа мне быстро приедается монцем, вот мне нравится, но она тоже довольно такая своеобразная. Вот РБР мне, по сути, только нравится. А на Нордшляйфе я толком и не ездил, по-моему, нигде.
I was
Клоун.
looking for a clown.
Huh, ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu. That is awful. And you say the person responsible was dressed as a clown?
That's right. He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Ah, mon Dieu. Then, the man I chased,
Может, это и есть
do you
клоун?
think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain what you were doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Пару раз
Most
схуярится
tourists
об
are
стену.
content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my
Кольцо это ты про
West Heights was
Нордшляйф
such
как раз? Или
an
что-то
attraction.
еще? Это Citroёn, да. Не помню, как он. DS3, что ли? Или C3, что-то такое. Какой-то, по-моему, 3.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible.
Pixel Street, да.
I'll find it. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in
Вокруг
Europe.
не понял.
Ah, you need some sensible boots. You won't get far in those stupid sneakers.
Я, по-моему, в Нордшляйфе ездил только в пару кругов в автомобилисте, посмотреть, как она вообще выглядит. Больше нигде ее не видел. Но я, по-моему, и не играл ни в одну игру, где она была бы представлена прям полноценно. Кроме этого.
Tell me about the man you
What is there to tell? You,
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
oh, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's fine.
Oh, thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you roaming the streets.
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American
И
tourist.
что, гангстер
That's what
какой-то?
you say.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Well, I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
Я сам могу позвонить в полицию.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
Блять, это не моя визитка.
Mm-hmm. What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Mm-hmm. Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your
Да,
pose.
да, вот я
Oh,
тоже
yes.
заметил.
There is no mistaking the bearing
Хотя,
of
даже
a
не знаю.
disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age,
Не знаю, как насчет
I was
АЦЕ.
fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Let's start over from the beginning and tell it just like it was.
Мне показалось, короче, что LMU чуть сложнее, чем автомобилиста, но при этом менее сложный, чем iRacing. В плане именно вот машин более серьезных. Потому что автомобилист, она такая реально, типа чуть-чуть какая-то в ней симкадность чувствуется. Но, наверное, это из-за того, что она на движке Project Cars. Это машины более скользкие. Знаешь, мне кажется, это, возможно, у них шинная модель еще не очень. Потому что скользкие, скорее всего, связано с тем, что они там, у них там прогрев шин хуёво закожен пока что, или просто не очень хорошо работает вот именно физика шинная. А может, они так хотят, кто его знает.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
Oh, he was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an armlock.
his face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron, but he did not know what he was up against. Oh no, he made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture. Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
Ну, он
No,
уже сказал,
it
что нет.
doesn't.
Зачем я переспрашиваю? Шинная модель работает в целом. Корс слышал претензии, что тачки скользкие ко всем частям. Ну, странно тогда, с чем это может быть связано.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
So you don't want to hear about my experiences in the desert? I fought to make this country what it is today.
I'm sure you
Страна
did,
не особо
but
великая,
I'm a
будем
little short
честны.
of time. Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 6, 7 months ago.
6,
I look
7.
forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui. Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
Ну, понятно, может быть. Я уже плохо помню. Я помню, что... Ну, короче, в АЦЦ GT3-шки тоже более скользкие, это правда.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, he was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs, stolen jewels.
I don't know. But the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
This is what I used to
I have one just the same as that, monsieur. I will fetch it if you like. Oh, it is no bother.
Nah, forget it.
Just trying to be...
Я буду прокликивать, короче, по-быстрому
Take a
вот эти
look at this
диалоги.
false nose.
Aha,
Клонский нос.
Precisely. He must have dropped it in his panic.
unless he wanted you
Why would he want to do...
to put you off the scent.
What is this...
Nothing, monsieur. It's what on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone has emptied their nostrils into it.
Сука.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
Ah, that is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Мгм.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck.
Зачем?
Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Не су.
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and
Да ладно.
cunningly disguised himself as
А я не
an
понял.
ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind.
Привык более-менее. Тупо страшно, что все тупо тачку снесет при попытке так ехать. Ну, это возможно, да, это возможно. Ну, GT3 и VLMU, они прям реально очень такие прощающие машины. Citroёn 2 CV, может быть 2 CV, кстати, да, может и 2 CV.
What was the name on the label?
Ah, it was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Одрик.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding.
Хорош.
That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. And little trick with numbers that I learned in the desert.
Хорош.
I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
I have to
Okay.
be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon. I'll let you out.
Спасибо. Страх, кстати, в ЛМУ полезная вещь на случай, если ты будешь реально на ЛМП пересаживаться или на эти
I hope you
гиперы.
find your man, Inspector.
Вот там он не
So do I.
помешает. Это машины такие опасные. Блин, музыка живет своей жизнью. Если честно, мне это не супер нравится. Тянка съебалась.
Sergeant Moo?
You heard the Inspector. Go on, monsieur.
I really did see the clown. He ran into the alley across the street.
Did you follow him?
I lost him. I figure he went underground.
Do you know how many kilometers of sewers there are beneath this great city?
It's
Блин,
not a
очень
question I've
медленная
lost sleep over.
озвучка.
I have no doubt that Inspector Rousseau will organize a proper search.
Покатался как на стриме. Там тормоз прожал, поехал в стену. Ну вот да, там надо аккуратненько прям жать. Супер аккуратненько. Ну там еще от машины зависит. Плюс они недавно поменяли шинную модель. Я вот не помню, когда ты до или после ездил на гиперкарах. Они еще поменялись. Как раз вот в начале февраля, неделю или две назад.
How did you and Rosso arrive at the scene of the explosion so quickly? You arrived within minutes. Was it a tip-off?
Inspector Rousseau's sources are a perpetual mystery to me, monsieur. There are some who say he has made a pact with the devil.
And what do you think?
I think he is the devil.
А вот вы думаете.
What is Rosso?
He is giving her the once-over, as you Americans.
Huh?
Once he gets his teeth into a case, nothing...
Was he serious about all that psycho-detective stuff?
Of course. Inspector Rousseau is a
Кроме он
pioneer
выглядит тоже.
and a
А, ну
visionary.
тут уж я не
His
знаю.
revolutionary methods, once perfected, may change the
Вероятно.
face of law enforcement forever.
I can't see it taking off in L.A. I've tracked down the clown's movements, Sergeant.
Is that so, monsieur?
Yeah, there's a man down the street who saw him crawling out of the sewer.
Dressed as a clown?
No, he'd changed into ordinary clothes by then.
So, how did he know it was the clown?
He didn't, but all the clues add up.
Little children can add up, but I wouldn't let them manage my bank account.
I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
Постарайтесь забыть.
I know the
Охуенно.
identity of the dead guy. His name was Plantar.
Is that so? You knew him, did you?
No, but
We'll know everything there is to know about him soon enough.
I'm
Soon
trying
enough.
to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us is to go home, monsieur.
Did you notice the young woman who was here earlier?
The girl with the camera? Yes, monsieur. She works for one of the newspapers.
Did you see where she went?
She has gone home to develop her snapshots. She took one of me, you know. She said mine was the kind of face that makes great pictures.
She did?
Way, I have great depth of character. That's what she told me.
Глубина
Did she leave her
характера.
address?
No, monsieur. But I have a telephone number. 50, 48,
Я надеюсь,
26,
он их куда-то
17.
записывает. Мне не надо их
Thanks.
She
запоминать.
said to call her in a few days when the photographs are ready. I thought I'd take the best shot of me and use it for personalized Christmas cards.
Нихуя.
Great idea, Sergeant. I'm sure your family and friends will be astounded. What do you suppose this tool...
It looks like something an obstetrician would use, monsieur.
It was
Сука.
with tools like this that the clown made his escape.
I don't understand.
He opened up the hole and disappeared into the bowels of the earth.
If you say so, monsieur.
I found this red note
What were you doing?
fishing for clues. That,
You still insist you saw a
of course. And
It will take more than a plastic proboscis to convince Inspector Rousseau.
you don't want this as evidence then.
Certain.
Did I show you my...
Did I show you my tool?
Are you sure?
Don't try my pay.
Do you recognize...
No, monsieur.
I found it in the...
Perhaps it would be better if you put it back there.
No way.
If you say so, monsieur.
Сука.
Do you recognize this dirty tissue?
I told you.
I believe this material came from the clown's clothing.
If you are right, monsieur, then the clown must be an Englishman.
Well, how do you figure that?
Only the English would wear a suit made from material like that.
Don't you like
Твидовый
the
пиджак.
English?
It is not so much a question of liking, rather one of taste. They have none.
Did I show you this material, Sergeant?
Yes, monsieur. It is horrible.
See you later, Sergeant.
Понятно. Ну, наверное, стоит в каждом диалоге прокликивать все шмотки, но я буду, думаю, пропускать. Не буду постоянно слушать. А, вот что это. Понял. Николь Коллар.
Hello? Who is this? Hi. My name's George Stobart. You don't know me.
Correct, Mr. Stobart. I don't. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No, that's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess you might say
Hello.
I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice.
Thank God. I thought you were the police.
There are innocent lives at stake,
Сука,
Mr.
как же он
Todrick.
не хочет помогать
Lives
полиции.
that you could save.
You're collecting for charity, yes?
No, I'm not. All I want from you is information.
Go on. I'm listening.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
No, I never heard of him.
What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la
Интересно,
Chandelle
он
Vert?
I don't have no
вопрос
idea
ставит.
what you're talking about.
Откуда ему
You're
знать
cool,
реально?
But I think you know more than you're saying.
I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if you're saying that to make me think you don't know what I mean, but this is ridiculous. Quit playing games with me, Todrick.
I tell you, I
Шиза
know nothing
какая-то.
about no clown.
Shall I tell you what happened to Plantar? How he was killed in cold blood?
I told you, I never heard of Plantar.
I expect Plantar's a family man. In their little apartment, Madame Plantar is cooking, listening for the familiar sound. Junior is waiting for his daddy to... He can't
Что за
wait to
бред,
show him the
блядь,
merit
с
marks he earned in school
диалогами.
today. Only tonight, Monsieur Plantar won't be coming home.
You forgot the puppy.
Huh?
The faithful puppy dog, waiting for the sound of his master's voice.
Well, maybe they don't have a dog. What do you think?
I don't know Plantar. I never heard of Plantar. None of this has anything to do with me.
Did you know that one of your customers was a part-time clown?
If a guy feels happy with a funny nose and custard down his pants, what's the problem?
Ясно.
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
Знает английский, чтобы поговорить с американцем. Также знает французский, чтобы говорить с американцами на английском с французским акцентом. Да, Великая Франция. Ясно. Тодрик...
Bonjour, Kula.
Oh, hi. It's
Не
George
очень
Stobart,
полезен.
the American at the cafe.
How did you get my number?
The gendarme gave it to me. Is anything wrong?
I'll say there is. What do you want?
I was hoping you'd help me find the answer to a few questions.
Such as?
Who was the clown, and why did he blow up the cafe?
I'm a journalist. I usually ask the questions.
Look, if you're covering this case, I might be able to help you out.
Really?
You bet. I met a witness
You
who spoke
bet.
to the clown, and I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come right over.
Нормально. Только познакомились, уже в гости к Тяночке иду. Альтушка будет моей. Рыжари. Бабка.
It wasn't the style of the clothes in the shop that caught my eye, but the prices. The same amount of money would feed a starving family for the rest of their lives. I guess people who buy that kind of stuff don't have a problem with their consciences.
Блять, душнило.
I pushed against the door, but it seemed to be locked.
Пошлите с бабкой разговаривать.
Oh, hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good, and it only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to. Are the flowers for sale?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Yikes. Thanks for telling me.
Окей.
What other flowers do you have?
Dahlias?
What do they signify?
Блять.
Insecurity.
I don't want to give her the wrong idea about me. What about the tall yellow ones?
Those are iris, the flame of passion.
And the
Pламя
little yellow
страсти.
ones?
Sensuality.
Well, they're no use to me. I want to make an impression, not jump down her throat.
Блять, лишь бы в глотку запрыгнуть.
Do you know a young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me, in the apartment block across the street.
I tried the door, but it's locked.
You know, I've told the landlord about that a million times. It is the damp. The whole building is like a sponge. It sucks up the moisture from God knows where.
You mean the door is stuck because it's swollen?
That is correct. There is an art to opening it. Don't shove it hard. Just give it a gentle nudge above the lock.
Thanks for the advice. How long has Mademoiselle Collard lived?
A few months. She's drafty windows, insufficient heating. It's a struggle to keep warm. The only reason I stay is because the rent is cheap. Your young lady, she deserves better.
Окей. Да похуй, я,
See you
короче,
later.
не хочу
That's right, monsieur.
все
You
подряд
will.
прокликивать на каждом персонаже, каждый диалог. Мне кажется, в этом мало пользы. Очень много здесь диалогов каких-то лишних. Если
Remembering the
честно, я
flower seller's advice,
по
I pushed
классике
the
уже
door
начал
gently, just above the lock.
зазевываться, даже несмотря на то, что квест вроде хороший. Пришел просто без стука в квартиру. Ну, здорово, блядь, будем тебя ебать.
I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George.
Жорж Руссел.
Eh bien? And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers beneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck! Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
I took my photographs to the editor, but he wasn't interested. Can you believe it? He told me to drop his story.
But you're not about to do that.
Он что-то
no.
знает.
I am going to find out what's behind this killing. You know what I think? It's a conspiracy. The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders. The press don't connect them at all. They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
That covers just about everyone. May I use your telephone?
Sure,
Зачем?
go ahead.
Thanks.
Я не хотел. Я не хотел, блядь, я случайно. Я не думал, что... Я просто все подряд прожимаю.
How did Plantar get your name?
For the newspaper, La Liberté, they had written an article linking two unsolved murders, one in Italy and the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costume killer. Plantar said he could supply me with more information. Somehow, the clown must have known about our appointment.
Tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Onno Belota, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it! Millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off.
Was he killed for his money?
No. He had no living relatives, and his fortune went to the orphanage where he grew up. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was led to his death by a snowman.
Интересно.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese green politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium. He was committed to dismantling Japan's automobile industry.
I can't see him gaining much support with a loony policy like that.
Yamada was a man of vision. He was years ahead of his time.
If you say so. How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say, flippers, of a
Пингвин,
giant emperor
блядь.
penguin.
Так, вот чем пингвин занимается. Убивает японцев. Скамейка к потолку повешена. Бля, реально, кстати, есть такое. В натуре скамейка.
A snowman,
чуть
a
носки
penguin,
висят, слушайте.
and now a clown. You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you what, I won't be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too. But this story could be my only chance of a big break.
Or a premature death. Rosso didn't blink when I told him about the clown. It's as if he already knew.
That is typical of a cold fish like Rosso. I've seen cheeseburgers with more spunk.
This is the tool I used to get into the...
Fascinating.
You're not interested.
Of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down.
Yeah? Well, I found this false nose in the sewer.
Hey, was this inside it?
The contents of someone's nose?
Don't be cross, George. It says La Reste du Monde. Masks and costumes. It's a costume
Посмешище
shop
мира.
near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
Why don't you put it on, George?
No way am I wearing this. I'd look
Сука.
really stupid. Besides, you might have had a cold. I found this tissue down the sewer.
Oh, that's disgusting, George.
Сука.
I think the stuff on it is
Спермовую
grease paint.
салфетку
actors
решил
use.
показать женщина.
Or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
I found a piece of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George, it's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his left cheek.
A scar. In the shape of a horseshoe.
Действительно
a
шрам.
crescent moon.
How come you enlarged this
Высокие
photograph of
штаны.
me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
Tell me more about yourself.
Oh, there is not much to tell.
Well, how did you get into photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought my first camera. I was 8 and my parents had just split up.
Бля, я на самом деле хотел сегодня, ну, типа, на выходных я планировал сегодня постримить часа 4. Но учитывая то, как я сегодня хуёво спал, и какой у меня сегодня был день скомканный, я мало того, что позже запустил, меня прям очень сильно рубит. Я думаю, я сегодня часика 3 поиграю. Надеюсь, сделаю достаточно прогресса и стрима за 3 пройду игруху эту. Вроде как даже хорошая игра, но что-то мне сегодня просто тяжело идет. Мне реально сегодня тяжело заходит. У меня
May I
появился
use your
номер
telephone?
телефона.
Sure.
Thanks.
Игруха слиперская. Ну, типа, знаешь, это из тех квестов, что я уже поиграл, это далеко не худший. Один из лучших. Я бы сказал, он чуть-чуть меньше
I'm going back out
захватывает,
to search for
чем
that
секретные
clown.
материалы, потому
Where?
что он был
I guess I
довольно
could visit the
потешный.
costume
А
shop.
этот слишком
Good
серьезный.
idea.
Короче, не хватает юморка. Вот типа и в Monkey Island, который я проходил, и в секретных материалах было более весело. Ну, типа, с одной стороны хуйня, с другой стороны что-то в них есть. Какая-то харизма имеется в квестах.
There was no way of lifting the securely locked blind.
А зачем мне это делать вообще? Так, ну я не буду все подряд рассматривать. Не вижу в этом смысла. Погнали. Пока я понимаю, что делать, надо ходить и делать. Пока что это слишком серьезный квест для меня. Я вот сейчас понял, что все, что мне нравилось, оно было с юморком. La Risée du Monde. Ну, здорово, костюмер.
Excuse me.
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind. For in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible. You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister,
Интересно.
and I think I'd
Юморок
look pretty silly in a
завезли.
brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I
Заимствовали
help you?
нижнее белье старшей сестры. Вопрос к Тинингуру в первую очередь. Лучше бы мультик нарисовали, а то какие-то полумеры с этим квестовым геймплеем. Ну, есть как будто такое немножко, да.
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that. Bestheimer's number 7 white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Shakespeare accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
Тукан.
About this tissue.
I have already...
Do you recognize this man?
Oui, monsieur. That is the man to whom I sold the grease paint. I remember the
Ну, все
scar on his
логично,
face.
все складывается.
He chose 2 costumes. Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his name as Monsieur Khan.
Кан.
Are you sure this is the same man
Shao.
who hired the clown suit?
Блядь,
Certainement.
я хотел тряпку показать на самом... А, я не могу ему тряпку показать. Ладно.
Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
Да.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay.
Сейчас током ударят, блядь. Шутник ебливый.
What are you trying to do? Kill
Хуйнуть
me?
бы тебе по
You
голове
did not
сейчас
find it
ломом.
amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Сука. Ну, плюс предмет.
Excuse me.
Oui, monsieur?
Do you want this buzzer back?
No.
Зачем? Я хотел
you
его током
keep it.
ударить. в ответ. Там говёшка на полу лежит, к слову, рядом с кубиками. Нахуй полный.
As my fingers closed on the plastic novelty, I realized my mistake.
Это реальная
It was a
говёшка?
novelty, all right, but it wasn't plastic.
Сука.
No way was I gonna touch that thing again.
Потрогал говёху. Смешно.
As I was about to touch the dummy, I realized it had the same color eyes as Nico. The strange thing was, I hadn't realized I'd noticed the color of Nico's eyes.
Кто такой Нико? Белич? Все, выходить говорят. Ну, пошлите отсюда тогда. Пам-пам-пам. О, неактивно больше лока. Вот это прикольно. Вот это хорошая вещь. То, что я не могу больше прийти в локу, где я все сделал. Может, в кафе что-то появилось? О, вернулся работяга. Но я не буду с ним говорить. Законопатили уже. Телефон показывают мне.
Hi.
You're the guy who gave me the tip, aren't you?
Huh?
The racehorse. Salah-ed-Din.
Проебал.
Yeah, but
I put every franc I had on that horse.
listen,
That's-
My lifetime savings. Next month's rent. Everything.
Oh, God.
She won by 3 lengths.
Нихуя себе.
I'm a rich man.
Лудик.
Call me Lucky
Луданулся.
George, the punter's friend. So how come you're still here?
Oh, I'm not going to let my newfound wealth change me, not one bit. I bought this hole, fittings and all. Now I can come and go as I please. No more
Сука.
clocking on or completion schedules. No foreman breathing down my neck. Thanks to you, I've found paradise.
I'm
Чел
getting a
купил
mushy
стройку.
feeling in my chest. But not half as mushy as your head.
What do you want now?
Чтобы работать. Да похуй, ничего мне
I
делать
gotta
не
go.
надо.
Don't let me.
Don't let me down. Ну, наверное, ей надо звонить.
Hello, Kula.
It's George. I've been to see the costume seller at the Risée du Monde.
Why don't you come over and tell me about it?
Okay.
Бля, мне реально надо просто ходить. Ну, пошлите, ладно. Let's fucking go.
Salut, George. What news?
I've been to the costume shop.
Give? I like it. What are you supposed to be?
I didn't hire a costume. These are my clothes and you know it.
Did you ask about the clown?
Yeah. He used the name Khan. He hired 2 costumes, the clown and a pixie.
Then we won't jump ahead of him.
How do you make that out?
He probably plans to use the pixie suit next time he kills.
Oh, God, don't let it be me. I don't deserve to die at the hands of a pixie.
Don't be silly, George. That won't happen.
Oh, no?
No, because every time you see a pixie, you're going to run like hell.
Блять, да, по факту. Здорово, Альска матушка. Безопасно ли так по Парижу гулять? Ну, в те времена было безопасно. Старые добрые времена. Когда еще, сам понимаешь, чего не было в Париже.
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
Yeah? You have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone and lots of contacts.
Oh, well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and most useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't it a substitute for decisive thinking? Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clan's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
Окей.
Did you live with your father?
Yes, my mother went off with her new boyfriend. I don't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Daddy issues,
sorry.
так называемые.
It's alright.
Как у всех
I don't
альтушек.
mind talking about it. He was more like an older brother, really, always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted I should study art. That's why I went to college.
Сука.
Did you learn about photography at college?
Oh, God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used, paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the time I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Блять, почему?
Do you have a boyfriend?
Not anymore. There was someone. A guy in my final year. But it didn't work out. Neither did my degree.
Подкатываем
I'm
к
sorry.
альтухе.
I'm not.
Tell me more about your family.
When I was a little girl, I used to spend the winter with my grandfather and grandma. They were the best times, warm and safe in their tiny cottage. My grandfather rolled cigarettes while my grandma made hot chocolate and cakes. One day, he stopped his rolling. He put the lid back on the tobacco jar and took me in his arms. I laughed and wriggled, but he hushed me to be silent.
Блин, в этом квесте
And with his
еще больше
unshaven
диалогов,
chin
чем в
scratching my
любом
ear.
другом,
He told me a secret.
What did he say?
He said,
в который
I
я
don't
играл.
smoke, but she likes to think I do.
What a weird old man.
Don't call my grandfather weird. He was the nicest guy ever. I wish I was back in that cottage instead of this crummy apartment in this noisy city.
The guy at the novelty shop gave me this.
What is it?
A hand buzzer. You put it in your hand and give people electric shocks.
Why?
It's a gag, a practical joke.
If you ever use it on me, I'll
Run,
break
так
your
называемый.
arm.
Okay. I get the picture.
И что мне делать?
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
А появились новые номера? Вообще нет. Наверное, стоит сходить к копам. Сказать, что я нашел.
Time for me to go. Thanks for your hospitality.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Так. К ментам. Блин, в этой локе музыка ебашит по ушам сильно.
Excuse me.
Ah, Monsieur Stobart, n'est-ce pas?
That's correct. You remember me.
The retention of such data is part of my duty as a gendarme. That is how crime is fought, through attention to detail, not intuition.
Yes, sure. Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his left cheek.
No, monsieur. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown
Теперь
costume.
нет. Ну теперь-то точно нет.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. Stobart is here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Блин, анимация еще очень
Hi,
длинная.
Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobbard, my mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale. No tricks, mark you, monsieur. Just
No tricks.
exercise. Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need. If only people would learn to exercise their wits daily.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
Eh bien,
Блядь.
if you called about the bombing, you're too late. Investigations have been closed.
Нормально
But
они работают.
I've been taken off the case.
What about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without your help.
No, you must forget the business of the crown completely.
Бизнес
Go back to
клоуна.
being an ordinary tourist, Stobbard.
Я не могу, я с удовольствием.
Did you
Может, тогда
find
игра
out the
побыстрее
ID of the guy
кончилась.
who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew who he was.
Чё ж ты сразу не
I heard
сказал?
that the bomb victim's name was Plantow.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
What was that psycho-detective business you did in the cafe?
It is my theory that the passions evoked in violent crimes create ripples in the ether,
Сука, шиз.
invisible to all but the possessor
Shizoid.
of a highly developed and receptive mind.
I'm impressed. Can you bend spoons, too?
I didn't think a man of your obvious intelligence would stoop to mockery.
I'm not mocking. I've had personal experience of the power of the mind. I used to get ignored at parties until I read a book that changed my life.
Really? What was it called?
Hypnotism for fun and profit. He looked at me as if I'd farted at a funeral.
The power of mesmerism is a rare gift, not a party trick.
You're not gonna try any of that psychic interrogation on me, are you?
Do you find the thought of my probing distasteful?
Let's just say
Давайте
I'd
без
rather you
пробинга,
didn't.
пожалуйста.
I've got more doubts than doubting Thomas when it comes to mysticism.
Too bad. I think you would make an interesting subject under controlled regression.
The day I let anyone mess with my mind hasn't dawned yet. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No.
It's the face of a killer.
The man who
Alas.
bombed the cafe?
The photograph was taken soon after the explosion. He'd escaped through the sewers, leaving a trail of clues behind him.
Circumstantial evidence, Stobbard. None of it proves a thing.
Окей.
Would you care to shake my hand, Inspector?
Please don't be offended if I decline your offer, Stobbard.
Не получилось.
The palms of my hands are particularly sensitive.
Did I show you this photograph?
Oui?
Absolute. Does this red nose mean anything to you?
I'd imagine it means you have not given up your pursuit of the...
You're absolute. I found this.
It would have been bad. So long.
Окей, попробуем позвонить, спросить про Хана у этого, блядь, Тоддарда. Говарда. Тодрика, точнее, блядь.
Hello? Who is this?
Mr. Todrick?
Oh, it's you again. What now?
Доебал беднягу.
The man I'm looking for is called Khan. He bought a suit from you, remember?
Mr. Khan. Yes, I remember him. Yes,
Yeah, I
I
remember.
delivered the suit to his hotel. The Hotel Ubu.
Ubu.
I don't remember the room number. It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the
Вторая
corridor.
справа по
Thanks,
коридору.
Todrick. That's all I wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
Вот ты и попался, клоун, сука. Жаль, что он это не Тодрику сказал. Так, ну погнали. Отель Убу. Убу. Ты кто такой?
The guy looked just like a weasel. The man looked like an amiable Bigfoot. Excuse me.
Yeah?
Чё-то...
Do you happen to know a guy named Khan?
That ain't nobody I know.
I'm sorry to be a burden on your brain.
Чё это у него за акцент?
You ever meet a guy called Plantow?
No, I ain't.
You missed your chance. If you're quick, you'll catch him at the coroner's.
Блять. Классный диалог с рандомным
Have you
челом.
seen a guy dressed as a clown?
No, I ain't. Don't tell me I missed him. Oh, that's too bad. I love the clowns, don't you?
I've seen daytime television that was funnier.
I love it when the little guys get hurt.
That figures.
Trusted boys. Hose pipe down the pants, then smack! A plank in the kisser.
Plank in the kisser.
See you later.
Not if you see me first.
Фусть. Бля, что это за акцент? Странный. Вторая дверь справа.
The door was locked.
Ожидаемо. Стучи.
The door was locked.
Сука, стучи.
The sign on the door read 22. If the tailor's description was correct, this was the killer's room. The sign on the door read 21.
21.
The door was locked.
Фу, бля.
The door was locked.
Ну, логично, да. Ясно. Погнали вниз обратно. Может, на ресепшене мне кто-то что-то скажет.
There was no one registered under the name of Khan, but the name in the book for room 22 was Merlin.
Merlin.
It was the register of guests. I want some information.
Who are you? The police?
I'm conducting a private investigation.
Ah,
Mhm.
I know only too well what you mean. That is one of the drawbacks of the catering business. When people book into an hotel, they leave their morals at home, no?
Окей.
Do you know a man named Plantow?
No, monsieur.
Do you have a guest by the name of Khan?
No,
Блядь,
monsieur.
ну,
Perhaps you
он
would
же
care to
Merlin.
check the register.
I already did.
Hello, you know I am telling the truth. May Saint Armand strike me down if I lie.
The man who calls himself
Здорово,
Khan
Ксенос.
has a scar on his left cheek.
Квестовый
Рэймон?
сусмак.
I
Да-да
tell
я.
you, I do not know a man named Khan.
Maybe not, but I noticed a change in his expression when I mentioned the scar.
Мгм. Стрик 70! Нихуя себе! Спасибо большое за стрик 70. Супер уважаемая цифра. Квест на самом деле такой, он еще настакивается на мое состояние физическое. Я прям очень слаб, я буквально засыпаю. Это даже не вина квеста, мне кажется, это вина меня и сегодняшнего моего состояния и событий, произошедших.
I'm looking for a man who dresses like a clown.
This is a highly respectable hotel, monsieur. There are no clowns here.
If you say so.
Ну я уж часика 3 сегодня поиграю, прогресс сделаю.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Yes, monsieur. That man is one of our guests.
What name?
I cannot tell you that.
It's Merlin, isn't it?
Merlin.
Alias Khan, the clown.
I told you, I cannot tell you that.
Так не, понимаешь, это чисто личное мое личное начинание. ДаГыГа для меня это личный экспириенс. Я хочу для себя поскорее закрыть, чтобы с чистой совестью делать все остальное на стримах. Поэтому мне хочется сделать... Ну, не, игра пройдется в любом случае, потому что здесь встроенный в лонгплей в игру есть.
Is this Merlin room?
I couldn't say.
This photo was taken by one of
Looks like
Europe's most
Merlin.
promising photojournalists.
Vraiment? What does he
Не.
use? A pinhole camera?
Меня устраивает рандом, и...
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Он уже, так сказать, почти сделал свою работу. Тут вообще, короче, я покажу даже сейчас, как можно в игре делать. Помощь по игре. Можно прям посмотреть. Вам нужно попасть в этот номер любой ценой. Возможно, рядом есть ключ. И ключ действительно есть. Ну, то есть я реально могу каждые 30 секунд...
Hanging
юзать вот
from a
эту хуйню.
brass hook was a key and a plastic tag.
Ну, меня остановят сейчас, скорее всего.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
What?
You are
Я
trying
могу
to
его
steal
током
that key,
ёбнуть.
no?
No way.
Ёбом токнуть. Минус ачивка
What
за
now,
бесподсказочность.
monsieur?
Да и хуй с ней.
Hey, shake my hand.
I'd rather not, monsieur. I'm still sore from the shock administered by one of the guests. He was secretly concealing an electrical device in the palm of his
сработает.
hand. Practical jokes are so puerile, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, sure.
What now, monsieur?
What do you make of...
Stunning.
Do you recognize this red...
No?
What do you make of this tissue?
Do you wish me
Hey, no! It could be useful.
as you... Perhaps you would like a little plastic bag.
Nah, it's fine the way it is. What do you make of this...
You have...
Мгм.
Would it...
We are accustomed to catering for celebrities, monsieur. Movie stars, politicians, royalty, sport...
Did I show you this photo?
Yes,
Hey, shake my hand.
I have already explained.
Понятно.
About the key hanging on the hook over there.
Oui, monsieur.
Which room is it for?
Number 21.
Is that room taken?
No. The guests checked out this morning.
Давай мне.
I'd like to check into room 21.
That is not possible.
Почему?
How come? You said it was vacant.
It is reserved for another guest.
Rats.
No, monsieur. Dutch.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Окей.
There was no one registered under the name of Khan, but the name in the book for room 20...
Ты уже читал. Блять. Ясно. Может, этот зарезервировал
Excuse
21-ю
me.
комнату?
Didn't I see your picture in the news? You're that Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
Yes, that is me, in person.
I don't want to
In
worry you,
person.
but have you had any threats on your life? You know, mysterious phone calls, letters made up of headlines cut from the newspaper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you seen a clown?
I beg your pardon?
Блять.
The clown. A guy in funny pants. Have you seen him?
My
Парень в
pants are
смешных
from
брюках.
England. Marks and Spencer. They are a pleasure and a comfort to wear, with much support.
I'm real glad to hear that. You know, it's good to know you Nobel Prize winners are human too.
In my country, the people make do with string and egg cartoons.
For pants?
For everything. Oppression is the mother of ingenuity.
Сука, ну и шиза.
Do you know a guy
Диалоги
called Plantel?
тарантиновские.
I don't know anybody in Paris.
Oh, well, this guy's dead anyhow.
Why do you ask me about dead men? I have seen enough of that to last me a lifetime.
I'm, sure you have. Have you?
I cannot.
Would it mean anything if I...
Such technology.
You...
Already you have established
What is this class?
in my country.
I'm glad
They were dealt with most severe.
What about the mines?
All gone. Our streets are.
Sounds like heaven.
Окей.
You don't care.
They belong in the circus.
Does this...
No.
Do you recognize... He calls himself...
Yes. Why do you carry his photograph?
Так.
I'm a private detective. This is a photo of Khan, right?
That is just one of the names by which he is known.
What's your interest in Khan?
He is an enemy of my people.
Нихуя
You know
себе.
he's a killer.
Of course. Amongst other things.
Would you help me investigate Khan?
That is not possible. My instructions are to observe. I cannot jeopardize my position as an honored guest of this country's
Блять, он
government.
еще и шпион.
May I shake you by the hand?
I do not shake the hands of imperialist dogs.
Сука.
Now that's a real bad
Communist.
attitude problem you've got there. Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Настоящий.
I figured the lady at the keys wouldn't appreciate a duet with a music... Hi there, ma'am.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a man.
You disappoint me, my dear. For one foolish moment I thought... But never mind. Aren't you going to tell me your name?
George. George Stobart, ma'am.
Мгм.
How sweet! I once had a
Внезапно
stable
озвучка
boy
стала
called
еще
George.
хуже.
I am Lady Piermont. The common reaction is to kneel and stutter, but it's not obligatory.
A real lady? I mean, you're an honest-to-God aristocrat?
Oh, I don't know
Аристократка.
about that. Few of my ancestors are honest, not even to God. I can trace my family back to the Normans, but don't let that intimidate you, George. Beneath that impressive
да,
pedigree,
royalty.
I'm just flesh and blood. The blood may be blue, but the flesh is the plump beef of old England, so to speak. You appear distracted, George. Is there any way I can help you?
Мгм.
Would you distract the clerk while I borrow it?
Are you asking me to aid you in a criminal act, darling?
Да.
Oh no! It's the key to an empty room.
And why, may I ask, do you wish to gain access to an empty room? Do you plan to squat?
No, ma'am.
The Scouts honor?
I was never in the Boy Scouts, ma'am.
No, you should have been. What were your parents thinking of?
Блять, какая...
It's a fine way for a
странная
boy to
озвучка.
get licked into shape. Now tell me, why do you want to get into that room?
It's next to the room the killer is using.
What killer?
It's a long story. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
My God, it's him! That's Merlin!
She represented everything I loved about the English. The lady was totally deranged. Merlin? You mean King Arthur's
Да,
wizard?
я уже прочитал про него.
No, Monsieur Merlin is a fellow guest.
The man you know as Merlin is a fake.
What do you mean, sweetie?
He's a murderer. He also uses the name Khan.
Блин, видимо, озвучку
I
все-таки
am
перезаписывали.
shocked, Mr. Stobart. Shaken. I took him to be a gentleman, a man of honor. Do you know, I'd rather like to assist you in stitching him up.
When did you last see Merlin?
It was no more. He came downstairs and spoke to that. Something passed hands. I couldn't see what.
A briefcase?
No, smaller than
Mhm.
that. A bundle of. The clerk put it in the hotel safe and Merlin went out.
I really need that key.
I'm not convinced I should help you.
Are you sure you saw Merlin?
Yes, Tom.
I wonder what they were.
Obviously something of
Что-то
great
очень
importance.
важное.
Yeah. I'd sure like to get my hands on whatever it is. I'll bet they had something to do with...
Чемодану.
Has Merlin returned to the hotel?
No.
If I could get in there, I would.
And that's why
Yes, ma'am.
I shouldn't think my feminine charms would be much, but a good
Почему?
dose of English arrogance might.
О, все-таки поможет, блядь. Надо было ее доебать этими диалогами.
I say, you there, flunky.
Oui,
one.
madame.
Listen carefully. You do understand English, don't you?
But of course, madame.
Good. I wish to deposit some jewelry for safekeeping.
I understand.
Are you quite certain?
Bien sûr, madame.
Bien sûr.
Over to you, my dear.
Бери. Здорово, Мих, привет. Так, все, погнали наверх.
Maybe it wasn't the right room, but this was the right key.
Интересно. А. Шкаф. Но мне через окно надо вылезать, скорее всего. Перелезать.
There was nothing in the wardrobe apart from a vague, lingering smell of camphor.
Camphor? Что такое камфара? Тумбочка.
The cabinet was empty, but it smelled of onions. No kidding, it really did.
Мгм. Пу-пу-пу. Хуяк, паунс в окно. Опять как горгулья сел. Нихуя, что придумал. Так, ну лучше не смотреть вниз. Не, нарисовано супер прикольно, но сюжетно он слишком обычный, чтобы им прям в него прям погружаться и заэтоваться.
The assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence beside his bed.
Понятно. Чемодан, вот и он.
I searched the interior of the briefcase, but as I'd half expected, it was empty.
Кто бы мог подумать.
There was nothing in the pockets of the pants. The pants were newly laundered and pressed with immaculate creases.
Угу. Может быть, присобачить... Нет, не присобачить. Ну, вряд ли что-то из этого мне понадобится. Ну-ка, что говорит вот эта хуйня? Тут больше ничего нету. Помощь по управлению. А, стоп, кровать есть.
The bed was freshly made, and the crisp white sheets told me nothing about the killer's habits. The bed was several times larger than the narrow cot I'd been given at the place I was staying. The cabinet had no drawers, just a single door. It was the battered leather briefcase I'd seen
Ну, понятно. Ну, пошли через дверь выходить тогда отсюда. Понятно, скрипт сработал.
I had the kind of feeling in my stomach that would usually send me running to the bathroom.
Ну, теперь надо было в окно. Блять, он сейчас как... Сейчас будет Брэд Питт момент из после прочтения сжечь, мне кажется. Сука. Ну, дурак, бля. Штаны. За 40 евро. Все, переоделся и пошел. Че, лутинг сейчас будет происходить? Спиздишь штаны?
I couldn't believe my luck when I found 2 items in the pockets of the pants.
Две
The first
вещи.
was an ordinary matchbook. No matches, no clues. The second was a pass card which read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Окей.
There was nothing else in the pockets. The pants matched the jacket which the killer had lost in Paris.
Мгм. Блин. Мне надо отойти, на самом деле. Сейчас, скоро вернусь. Послушайте пока музыку. Снова здравствуйте. Ой, бля, что я тут делал-то вообще? Я достал предметы.
The matchbook bore a pattern of swirling color and the words Club Alamut. It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom. It read Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics
Merlin.
Corporation.
Окей.
Hello again. Does the name on this matchbook mean anything to you?
Пойду, уже пришел.
Indeed, it does. For Alamut was the home of the old man of the mountains. You do not know him?
Old
No, I
Man
don't.
Of the mountains.
Tell me again about Alamut.
It is the home of the old man of the mountains.
Окей.
Do you recognize this card?
No, I do not.
Do you recognize this key?
No, I do not.
Зачем
Thanks for
мне
your
вообще
help.
возможность с ним поговорить про эту хуйню?
What now, monsieur?
I'd like to retrieve something from your safe.
Ah, oui, monsieur. May I see some form of identification?
Like what?
A driving license, perhaps?
I don't drive.
Your passport?
I don't have it with me. I could show you my operation scar.
I'm sorry, monsieur.
Блядь, чё?
I must have some form of unique ID.
You won't find a more unique ID than my scar.
I'm sorry. I must insist on a more traditional identification.
Rats.
Крысы?
Does this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur Merlin's property.
That's right. Merlin the murderer. I want to see what he's left in your safe.
Impossible. I cannot betray his confidence,
Блядь.
no matter what you say he's done.
You're making a big mistake.
Сейчас, потому что есть
Maybe.
сейчас насрать.
I
Бывает.
can live with that.
Срать вечно.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
Did I show you this pass?
Oui, monsieur.
Do you recognize this key?
That is the property of the Hotel Ubu.
Correct.
May I ask how it found its way from the little hook to your pocket?
Would you
Спалиться
believe
решил.
it was put there by a poltergeist?
No, monsieur. The hotel is regularly serviced by an exorcist. If we had a ghost, Father Fécond would have flushed it out.
Юморец в
I
квесте
suppose
оставляет
you want the
желать
key back.
лучшего.
Not especialement. The room is vacant. Since you are so determined to conduct your little investigation, I won't stop you.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Пошли звонить. Наверное, надо опять журналистке нажаловаться.
Bonjour, couleur.
Hi, it's George. I have the address of the killer's hotel.
If you're going to pay him a visit, take care. Remember, that guy's a professional.
Я уже там.
Thanks. I'll be fine.
Блять, я уже прошел этот шаг. Видимо, я должен каждый раз, блять, ей звонить, докладывать, что я делаю.
Bonjour, couleur.
Hi, it's George. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Класс. Ладно.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
I got the key. Are you here in Paris on vacation?
No, darling, I'm on holiday.
I needed to get away after Algy's funeral.
I didn't realize you were mourning the loss of a loved one.
I'm not. He was my husband.
Блять.
I'm sorry to hear about your husband's death.
You wouldn't be if you knew him, my dear. It gave me the opportunity to take a well-deserved holiday. Daphne suggested a change of scenery. Paris, she said. The word romance is just what you need to take your mind off the inquest. Well, the closest I came to romance was being wooed by a drunken Breton chef. I must say I was disappointed with his coq au vin. Not at all what I was expecting. I was thinking of cutting my holiday short, packing my bags and heading back to Hemel. That was until last night.
Хэмилхэмстед, кстати, считается самым уродливым городом в Англии. Или даже во всей
What
Британии.
happened to you last night?
I was stricken, Mr. Stobart. Cupid's arrow has cleft my bosom.
They couldn't really miss.
It was just as I'd always imagined it should be. The intimacy of candlelight, romantic music tinkling across the room, and then a stranger's glance. Those brooding eyes, that sweet
Да.
the man I'd been with.
I'm glad he finally turned up.
Ah, but it wasn't to be. And if I ever catch up.
I found...
So, that deceitful little man is passing himself.
Uh-huh. I should, but he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of. Follow me, George!
Ебать.
Did you place a package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
I did, madame.
And did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did.
Бабка
What's the
MVP.
problem?
He isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
But that is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I own the law.
Нихуя
If he
себе.
tries anything, shoot him, George.
My pleasure, Lady Piermont.
One moment, please.
Сука. Бабка тащит, просто всю работу
I
делает
haven't
за
enjoyed
меня.
myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
Le manuscrit.
Thanks.
Крэптаун
How
светён самым родным
special.
городом Великобритании.
An
Неоднократно
Anglo-American
признавался
alliance, but
самостоятельством.
actually
Ну да.
worked.
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely
Лутон.
back
Да.
in Nico's
The Slow.
apartment.
Да. Слышал про все. Бля, я все прослушал. Что он сказал?
It was the ancient manuscript which Khan had stolen from Plantow. It was the ancient manuscript.
Окей. Я хуйню путь сделал, на самом деле.
Bonjour, couleur.
Hi, it's George. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Hey, I've got something awesome to show you.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
Oh,
A surprise.
Oh, I don't like mysteries, George.
I can't tell you just now, but I'll come show you soon.
Сейчас называем самым уродливым городом в мире считается Шарлеруа. Из-за индустриального упадка заброшенных зданий и терриконов. Другими претендентами на звание мрачных и благоустроенных мест называют Людвигсхафен, Дакку, Бангладеш и некоторые промышленные города России. Я бы, знаешь, ожидал, что это какая-нибудь африканская залупа будет. Европейцы слишком много о себе возомнили, что их города... Пизда мне.
Just a minute, monsieur.
What's your problem?
No problem.
Могут быть хуже.
If you cooperate.
What do you want?
Just a routine security check. Nothing to worry yourself about.
Oh, well, all right.
Search him, Flap.
You bet.
Hey, knock it off. Get off, you big ape.
Да, фак.
Is this what you're after, Guido?
See, that's see.
I can explain everything. Well, almost everything.
Too late. You're on your way to feed the fishes.
Пизда мне.
I'm allergic to fish. I break out in blotches when I eat tuna.
Let's go.
Через некоторое время. Ну, чел, конечно, и ебалай. А, да? Пиздец. Что же продолжить? А, ну загрузить чекпоинт, видимо. Пиздец. Ну, окей, да. Получил. А ты захлопнулась, наверное, да? Да. Ну, Удес рано кончен. Да, кто же знал, что в этой игре можно умереть? Блин, ну квесты, в которых можно сдохнуть, это странно. Ибо даже, блядь, в секретных файлах единственная смерть была как мем.
If I wanted my shins sticking out of my shoulders, I could have jumped. Mama Stobart didn't raise no suicidal fools, though. If I wanted my shins sticking out of my shoulder, Mama Stobart... If I wanted Mama... If I wanted my Mama...
Странно. Еще раз умереть. Меня выкинули просто в озеро, в реку. Так, а что игра говорит на этот счет? А почему, блядь? Так. А, все, я понял. Я понял, на самом деле, что мне надо сделать. Логика ясна мне. Только, блядь, мне заново открывать дверь вручную. Как будто саундтрек еще не очень подходит, на самом деле, игре. Он какой-то странный.
But I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
If I wanted Mom...
Пупи-пупи-пу.
Just a minute, monsieur.
What's your problem?
No problem, if you cooperate.
What do you want?
Just a routine security check, nothing to worry yourself about.
Oh, well, all right.
Search him, Flap.
You bet.
Орточка.
Hey, knock it off. Get off, you big ape.
Nothing, Guido. Zilch.
Our apologies, monsieur.
What? I had to report you to the authorities.
Round here, we are the authorities.
You want I should break his arms?
No. Let him go, Flap.
Найс. Чилы. Réservé à l'hôtel.
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed. I couldn't wait to
Умён не
get
по
back into the
годам.
apartment and check it out.
А, меня прям туда скипнуло.
You're just not going to believe what I've found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
Сука.
It's a medieval manuscript. Khan left it in the safe at the Ubu.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantark?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, 2 guys on the same
Wow.
horse.
Oh yeah. Maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official
Тамплиеры.
seal was an image of 2 knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades. This guy, named Hughes the Pagan, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive. But the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
И что?
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years.
Священный Грааль, короче, ищем.
We're
Как
supposed to
в
be
первом
investigating a
Assassin's Creed.
serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping. Think about it, Josh. One guy's already died for it, as
Ты
he
тоже
said
умереть
himself.
решила?
Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay, I'm convinced. You keep hold of it. Let's take another look at the manuscript.
И зачем?
Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a
Га-га-га.
guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobinel.
Huh. Some
Лапкина.
stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
So funny. Andre isn't stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Krone Museum. I'll give you the address.
Мгм.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
Блять,
She reminds
реально.
me of the Wicked Queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall," wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid. Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either. There's a woman, but the a knight with a crystal ball. And there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinam mea lux videbis.
By my
Видебис.
teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
Through
Адвокаты
my
могут читать
teachings,
латынь.
you will be enlightened. There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover. It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
Окей.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know
Red
of is the
Bull.
Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's
Блядь.
that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
Окей.
There's a guy between them.
Не знаю, что это мне дает.
Let's take an.
Передумал.
I found this
What is it?
ID. Thomas Muir.
Never heard of him.
Are you?
Positive.
I found this matchbook. It's from the.
Never heard of it.
No.
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue, a name or an address. That's
Реально.
no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well. I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Сука.
Did I?
Huh?
Hey, Nico.
No,
Do you want?
no, you keep it.
Понятно.
Maybe I'll check out the.
I'm sure you'll find it.
Пубе-пубе-пебо. Блин, реально как будто бы это должно было быть просто полнометражным мультиком, а не игрой. Если честно, это вообще не воспринимается как игра. Вообще ни разу. О, в отеле больше ничего нет. Приятно. Приятно видеть закрытые локации. Окно. Блин, похоже, короче, на музей в Лануаре. Там похожее здание было.
I considered smashing my fist through the pane,
Нахуя?
wrenching open. Then I thought, no, that's dumb. Besides, I might get hurt.
Ладно, пошли, короче, я не буду отвлекаться на всякую хуйню. Это не тот квест, в котором надо проверять все варианты. Потому что далеко не все они несут в себе смысл.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur? Are you Lobino?
Oh, no.
Нет,
Fancy
конечно.
you mistaking
This is
me
тупой
for
вопрос.
him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
Not a sausage.
Do you know anything about medieval
Не
manuscripts?
сосиска.
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, although people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibit.
Whereas you know next to...
Of course not. All I am saying, not like monsieur.
Ясно, короче.
Thanks.
Так, я не буду смотреть всю эту хуйню. Подождите, а как?
Touching an
Лабино.
object is rare.
Нахуй ты это делаешь, дебил, блядь?
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and
Треножник.
pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript.
Мгм.
A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a
Что
Knights
делает в
Templar
Париже?
preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
Окей. И чё?
The case contained the
Hey, no. No, monsieur. No.
Сука.
What's wrong?
You must not handle the exhibits.
I'm sorry. I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't.
Нахуя?
I looked down at a collection of tools with wooden handles, and there were knives, chisels, and I guess there's always been a need for home improvement. The case contained each coin in the lower row showed a port. I tried to raise the glass. I tried to sneak my... The case contained some... They looked to me like... Above them, a sign read...
Attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill. And the fat falls on the open flames. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding. Since they opened, local air pollution has doubled. And it stinks like a funeral pyre. That is why I keep the window.
A metal rod attached... The statue didn't deserve to be mauled by a Philistine like me. It was a statue from those old civilizations sure...
Окей, мне показывают, что... Намекают, что надо отсюда уебывать. Ну и ладно.
The tripod was definitely the one on the manuscript. The temple connection confirmed it. I was tempted to go to Ireland to check it out.
И чё, и куда мне теперь? Аэропорт, блядь, я реально в Ирландию полечу сейчас? Охуеть, реально, просто взял, полетел в Ирландию. Вот это прикол. Просто так. Чё-то я хочу исследовать рандомное убийство. Треножник из Ирландии. Надо хуярить в Ирландию немедленно. Ну, саундтрек хотя бы поприятнее здесь. Это на флейточке.
Several hours later, I arrived in Ireland, the Emerald Isle. I'd been lucky to get a bus from Dublin to the tiny village of Lochmarn. On the way out, the driver told me there was only one service a day.
Так, что это такое? Мальчик.
Hi there.
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
What?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
Rosso's the name. Murder's my game.
Are
Блять.
you a detective?
Let's just say I'm here to find the truth.
Cool. Just like on the telly.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I, see what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot.
История...
I'm off to Dublin,
полный.
heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Понятно.
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's
Блин, а
locked
как
up.
того
Does
Магуайра
anyone
зовут,
live there?
который в Манчестере играет?
Only
What?
Oh, nothing.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous...
Jesus. There's this clown, see? And he tries to warn the then.
My God.
Who are you calling a kid?
25
I'm
лет.
25.
Нихуя себе.
Yeah, right. You're not a...
Oh, no, it's 25 that I... 10 kids if you count the wives.
Сука.
You know something about that.
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
Но
I'll
этот
give you one
замок
last chance to tell me about the castle.
scares me.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Мгм.
You're not telling me you believe in
Ожидаемо.
ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this
Top of the
awful
morning to ya.
noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worse. It was coming from inside the castle.
It was coming.
Did you find out what was
I'm
making the noise
fucking
in the
coming.
castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I would have gone home.
Ясно, короче.
Did you get to see?
Indeed I did. I
Мгм.
sat on my ass. All grey. Then I hears. I was so scared.
I'm sure there's a rat.
There is.
Понятно.
See,
Okay, mister.
Хорошо, что игра автосейвится довольно часто. Ну, хоть, блядь, атмосфера сменилась на более веселую.
my name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
Сука. Пивка
Can I get
хочешь?
you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Have you...
I used to... Then one of the little ones fell off the wall.
Мгм.
We didn't go there.
You haven't been up there?
No.
See you later. Hi there, old-timer.
Олдтаймер.
What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left...
Is there such a I put the question to Father, says I. Why?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward.
Класс.
Oh, yes. Anyway, this is no...
Polynosis?
Thank you. You're not a
Excuse me?
police. No.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me.
That's what the kid outside...
Призрак.
Then you're a...
Have you ever seen...
To be sure.
Can you just...
It was horrible. A wee
Are you
Class.
sure it wasn't a wild animal? A
skunk. No,
I think I know what...
I know.
I don't think so.
What?
He was up on the wall last... He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Блять.
Oh.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still...
You can't.
There's no one around to stop me.
Туристов.
That's right.
Can I buy...
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't.
What's wrong with it? I'll see you later. The end of the bar was hinged, like the drawbridge on a medieval castle. It was an electric glass washer.
Мгм.
It looked even older than the bar. It was a beer-stained piece of toweling.
Пивной насос.
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs.
Класс.
It was an electric pump.
Пивка мне налей.
Top of the morning to
Гиннесса.
ya. I beg
Top of the
your
morning
pardon.
to ya.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Well, I was trying to be sociable.
Is it a room you're after?
Sure.
That's not a bad idea. Do you have a vacancy?
I could, if you don't mind waiting until the last guest checks out.
No problem. When will that be?
When the Undertaker comes to collect him.
Сука. Он реально
you
будет про
served
клоуна
any,
спрашивать? Блядь, ты чё,
Clowns
еблан?
recently?
No, you're the first today.
Seriously, I'm looking for a man dressed in a clown.
Would he be having
I should.
Блядь, это идиотское вообще. Почему
What
я
can you
могу
tell me
это
about the
спросить, если я
castle?
уже знаю, что он не
You're
клоун?
the second person to ask me that today. I don't know anything about the castle. It's only
Do you recognize this man?
No.
I've got a score to.
I don't want any. If it's a fight you're looking for,
A priest?
sure. And he teach according to my home. Isn't that right, Pat? Didn't he teach you the art of pugilism? Dial. Sorry, Michael. I was miles away. What did you say?
Дойл.
Never mind.
Who else was asking about the castle?
He said he was asking. I could have told him a tale or two. He might have paid me to hear what he. Anyway, I chucked him out.
Good for you, Nick. That's the way to deal with journalists.
Сука.
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods.
Пивка бы
It
сейчас.
shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally, it should have a good body and distinctive character.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
Сука.
Thanks. Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct...
Понятно, обойдемся больше без пивка.
Hello there. My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help
Брайан.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
you? It's a fine site now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Can you tell me about the tripod which was found at the castle?
Now there's a bone of contention and controversy. It was dug up by an Englishman of the archaeological persuasion.
Who was this Englishman?
Professor Pegram, the same man who dug up the gem.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is
Мертв.
he dead?
Not that, but he's gone from the village. A
Исчез
short fight
из
with our
деревни.
esteemed host, I might add.
Why is Pegram's
He's lost a paying guest. More than that, the poor Michael's seen red over the business.
Can you tell me more about the...
Mick Leary? The trouble is, his idea is sophistication.
I never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to...
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in brick.
Блять. Окей.
Do you know where Pegram has gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before.
Why did he do...
Who knows? Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in luck. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
Яху! Чё, блядь, я прослушал все. Окей, да.
Yes, that's right.
Another bloody news hound. Well, you're wasting your time here, boy. You find the people of Lochmarn are a tight-lipped and...
Why?
It's just that we don't...
Have you heard of the Phantom?
Здорово, Серег.
More than that. I've seen it. And let me tell you, it's a dreadful spectacle.
So it's not. There really is a Phantom.
Oh, no. I was talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
Ясно.
Goodbye for now.
Good riddance to you.
А зачем мне туда?
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
No customers behind the bar. Ever.
Окей. Нужно ли мне вообще туда?
It was a trap door in the sidewalk.
Ну, потрогай, что ли.
I
Ясно.
tugged at the
Джеральд.
Hello.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
Мгм.
That's right. Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
Have you heard about the gem which Pegram found?
Да
I've
зачем
heard a
вопрос
rumor,
на
but you
вопрос?
can't believe everything you hear or see, can you?
Where can I find Professor Pegram?
I heard he's gone fishing. I don't know where.
Охуенно.
Check out.
Yeah,
Not.
Thomas Merlin.
Does this?
No.
Do you rec? Look closely.
No.
See you later.
И что, блядь?
Hello.
Трольнем.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone.
Сука. Что мне говорят? Ладно, пошлите всех перебирать.
He wasn't listening. The
Скрипачели.
guy with the fiddle seemed oblivious to everything except
хочется.
his playing. Meanwhile, everyone else in the bar seemed oblivious to him. Hi, my name's Stobart, George Stobart.
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
Do you know Professor Pegram?
Do I know him? Do I know the good professor himself? No, I don't. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him to talk to.
Окей.
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
It's the science of archaeology, Pat. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Не уверен, что это
It won't be
понадобится.
arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavored condoms, more likely.
Ладно.
Is it true that Pegram found a valuable gem?
What? First I heard of it.
Take no notice of that.
Блять, я зря сказал,
Did
что я
anyone from the
журналист.
village? I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called. What a nerve, hadn't I?
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
I think me brain box needs.
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He does. Would you be one of them?
That's right, Professor Stobart, Miskatonic University.
I thought you said you were a reporter.
Oh no, I'm an archaeologist. I'm researching the story of Lochmarn Castle for a scientific journal.
Oh, I see.
How come you didn't leave with the others?
I didn't know they'd gone.
Oh, yes. Packed their spades and shovels and away they went.
Seems I missed all the excitement.
65 стрик-стримов. Спасибо большое за круглую цифру. Про Славу слышал. Мы вот как раз обсуждали, потому что я слышал про Хэмл Хэмпст. Тут в игре упоминался.
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who? Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick.
Same again. Just a point this time, Michael.
1 point of brown coming up.
1 pint of brown.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week. Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
The boss man. Окей.
Bye for now.
Ты мне пиздишь, брат.
Hello.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig.
You don't believe him, do you? Patrick Doyle is a moron and a scoundrel.
Even so, he saw you talking to Pegram.
You can't prove that, mister.
Блядь, не души меня, приятель.
See you later.
Сука.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
do you know a man called Pegram?
Indeed I do. Are you a friend of his, by any chance?
Нет.
Oh no, I'm just trying to track him down.
Me too. That son of a bitch should be locked away.
Did Pegram stay here?
That's right. In the best room in the house. That's the one with the bed.
Блядь. А в которой кровать?
Can I see Pegram's room?
It's been taken by one of the brothers from the reformatory. They come every year for spiritual refreshment.
That's a good one. Their idea of refreshment is a good full of stout.
I wouldn't want to disturb a man of God, especially not a big fella from the bad boys' home. I don't blame you, Mick.
Bad boys
That
home.
brother's got muscles like a muscle man.
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah, please.
How is this stuff made? That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar, utilizing the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven.
Do you reckon...
You...
Блядь, да, действительно
Thanks.
спрашивал. Давайте пить пивко в таком случае, раз уж я его заказал.
The man's arm lay across the towel. The man's arm. It was a
Блин, надо реально
As the
таймер
man raised
ждать.
his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away.
И что это?
It was a rectangle of toweling printed with the words, Nagopaline Stout builds body.
Нагополин.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
may I borrow this towel?
Sure you can. On one condition.
What's that?
You keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner. It's a
Блять.
hygiene problem.
Окей. Не знаю, зачем мне это полотенце.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want?
Do you know a man called
Can you describe him like on the...
He's an English...
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find...
No, I can't, because he's not here now, but if I...
Do you know what Pegram was doing in...
Digging for buried treasure? Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the film.
Like in the film.
Do you know anything about Pegram's dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to
Сука.
see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Вонючую дыру.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram bought some students and bums with him. He reckoned no one in Lochmarn would know what to look for. The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald says he's never been anywhere near the dig.
He's
Пиздобол.
having you on, mister.
Are you sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh, yes. It was him, all right. Would I
Well, he did...
saw them together.
I wish you'd told me that sooner.
Pegram gave Fitzy a box. He didn't look too happy about it.
I knew it. But how am I going to persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
No, I couldn't do that.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese burns?
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting him to talk.
He's a pushover. But don't scare him too much. Try the soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
Butter him up a bit.
I heard that Pegram had found a legendary gem.
That's right. It's been the talk of Lochmarn all week.
You haven't seen the gem.
Hell no. If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam. He
Распилил.
could be living the life of Riley instead of digging holes.
Понятно,
See you later.
Okay.
Слышь, пиздобольчикс,
Hello.
ты точно там
McGuire
работал?
says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
Глазки бегают,
I
блядь.
knew this
смотрят.
would happen. I knew I'd get caught. Just my luck. Grasped up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no,
Social
what makes you think
Security.
that?
Well, I was claiming benefits at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a
Сука.
position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he? So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving.
Бля, анимации меня заебут его.
He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Это я, Марки.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in
Сука.
taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
This is your last chance to show me the package. I've been patient with you, but now...
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris, Jacques Marchais. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No, why should I trust you? I don't know
Реально.
who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even
Подход
heard of the
странный.
Lochmarn gem.
Чё-то... Как будто это фейл. Блять. Ладно, я пошел лутать дебила. Сука.
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, Maguire. Come back when you're old enough. What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's thing runned over.
Get
Пиздец.
out! Noisy little
Довели,
tyke.
блять.
Maybe you should send out some
До
medicinal
смерти
brandy maker.
Шона.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Где?
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding my own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of
Yeah,
the pub
Ferrari
and nearly
опять,
knocks me
опять
on my
красная.
ass. But the car just flies at him.
Ебать.
It was too
Тестороса,
fast
между
for poor
прочим.
old Fitzy.
Жесть.
And hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says
Пиздец.
I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
О, зеленый пиджак. Хотя, по идее, пиджак-то зеленый он проебал.
He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
Охуеть, это эльф.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so
Я
fast.
видел, он уронил в решетку. Так, давайте
See you later,
думать,
kid.
блядь.
Okay,
Окей, мистер.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand.
Класс.
The plastic cover had been smashed by the pixie's car, revealing a switch. It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
Угу.
I tugged at the trapdoor.
Заперт изнутри.
The workman's key was the obvious tool to use to open this trapdoor. It was specifically designed for a job like this. Unfortunately, there weren't any holes in the trapdoor.
Блять. Ладно. Там нет выхода, да? Других локаций здесь нет. Слив.
I took hold of the grating and pulled hard. The drain was covered with an iron grating.
Так, может быть... Эту можно? А, она не активна. Понял, идем сюда.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir.
do you know Sean?
I know him enough not to sell him more than 2 pints. He's like a kid when he gets a few.
I'm not surprised.
Hmm.
He's on
There's nothing wrong with his nerves.
Сука. Так, нет, пиво я не хочу больше заказывать.
Here's
хватит.
something which might interest. Huh? My passport to the sewers of
Is that...
Блять.
Did you see the snooker last night, Mr. Ob?
We haven't got a tele.
I know that.
If God had made us to watch television,
I take it no one wants to hear about my...
I'd rather...
Пиво еще нужно
Hey, how about another
заказать.
drink?
See him again?
Hmm. Do you serve cocktails?
I serve anyone with manners. And money.
No, I'm serious. Have you considered turning McDevitt's into a cocktail bar? Cocktails are chic, cool, and popular with younger drinkers.
What? Cocktail.
Kids in the bar. Can you imagine it? Pinball, pimpers, and puke.
Right, I get the picture. I'll settle for a glass of stout.
I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I can fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician.
Это
Oh,
я.
well, at least the glass washer is still working.
Блять.
It's not
Не
my
работает.
beer, is it?
Hey, bartender.
Landlord.
Sorry.
Now, why should I do that?
Nothing. Come on.
Not just now, mister.
Aw. Thanks. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Блядь. Не то.
I don't want any...
Just...
It was an electrical plug.
Но меня ж туда не пустят.
Get out.
I can try to fix your glass washer.
Oh, no.
Я квалифицированный электрик, я понял. Вот он, я. Это я. Я электрик.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
It just so...
Well, no. Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a... Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card. I still want to see what you... You can make a start on the glass.
Бля. И как это будет выглядеть?
And when you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
Мини-игра? Наконец-то хоть какая-то. Хоть что-то кроме диалогов в этой игре появится, что ли? Гамеплей?
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
Включить.
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer. There was nothing...
Ну... Хуй, ну чё током? Нет, не получается. Это игра, все, что я могу сказать. Любой кусочек металла? Откуда у меня металл? Блять, у этого какая-то хуйня, оказывается, лежит. Ну, игруха, она такая, она реально никак не развлекает
Almost
тебя.
as if he'd sensed my intentions. The old derelict... Hello again.
What?
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace.
Oh, sure.
When my little lover feels it round her slender neck.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think...
It's not. I've got flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden, bones as soft and white as a newborn babe's.
Страшные у тебя
Rabbit
аналогии,
nuts.
дружище.
That's what gets my...
Пиздец, кролеёб, фуриёб. Ужас.
Ah, so
That's right.
damn right I do, isn't it?
Only if I get me fingers.
I'm talking about the...
You.
Сука.
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
That's...
Зачем я на это время трачу?
No, I don't know.
Самый повторяющий струя понос. Да.
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it would...
Were you aware that Pegram was...
I...
Do you know where
I told you.
Hey, would you... Can you identify...
No.
You could make...
Never use them. Those...
Класс. И что?
What does this mean?
Nothing.
Do you reckon...
Is that...
No, I don't have a scar.
I can't
Ближний Восток. Лол.
Take a look at this ID card.
take it.
I don't suppose it means anything.
No.
What does...
I suppose you're...
No, I'm not. I want to...
No.
I'll see you later.
Что от меня хотят? Я уже это сделал, блядь.
Hello again.
Да, блядь. Эти
What?
анимации еще длиннющие,
Take a look at...
пиздец.
What does...
No.
I'll... Hello again.
What?
I'll... It was a short piece of wire.
Спиздить просто надо по таймингу опять, что ли? Да что ты, блядь, ну выложи нахуй. Что говорит игра по этому поводу? Любым путем достать проволоку, сука. Ну каким путем? Ну я должен... Покажи мне проволоку. Салфетка не гигиенична. Надо накрыть салфеткой. Нет. Ебать тебя в рыло, блядь. Чихнет, бля. Сидим, блядь, ждем, нахуй. Просто спиздить надо. По таймингу.
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed this piece of wire.
Пиздец.
There was nothing. I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire.
Предохранитель на розетке.
But I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions. Excuse me, Mr. Leary.
Детресин 2 момент. Да. К счастью, ждать меньше
And a
пришлось.
blessing to all the saints. A free half pint to that man on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Окей.
What a dumb place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was going
Реально.
to find anything down there was to feel around.
Ну вот, рычаг.
I pushed the
Конечно, он
lever
нихуя не
and heard
делает.
the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
И как на ощупь, блядь? Что от меня хотят? Вам нужен свет. Блядь, да ладно. А то я не понял.
My hand closed on a long metal rod.
Дергай.
I pulled the lever and the bolt creaked back.
Какую нахуй щеколду, блядь?
I pushed the lever.
Щеколда полная. Блядь, ясно, короче, я понял. Я понял. Теперь будет решетка открыта, а значит там будет светло. I guess. Да.
I lifted the trap door, and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down
Nice.
on a stone-tiled floor.
Пиздец.
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was Khan. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
Well, he doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
Так. Пиздец. Убийца. Бля, я зашел сначала порадоваться этой мелодии на скрипке, но за 20 минут она меня заебала. Нихуя себе, это вот так светло здесь стало. Фонарик.
Then I noticed a flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trap door.
Beneath the open trap.
It was Peagram's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone.
Жесть.
As I held it aloft, I realized the fascination it could command. I guess I was already under its spell.
Так, надо...
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire, I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way, you're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
Сука. Реально Феррари. Мешки.
I searched the trash, but
Не нашел ничего
it was a
полезного.
I looked among the cleaning material. It was a bunch of cleaning material. It was an empty carton. The carton was... It was a calendar with a faded photograph of a prize. It was a rusty faucet. The faucet creaked,
coughed and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
И чё? Намочить.
I shut off the faucet as
И чё мне делать? Я понял, я закончил. Мне здесь ничего не нужно делать, видимо. Да, мне надо уходить. А это значит, что я на этом этапе, пожалуй, закончу на сегодня. Игруха все-таки не подходит для моего сегодняшнего состояния, так сказать, психологического и физического. Да, я сохранился. Пусть будет потерян. Надеюсь, что я хотя бы треть игры прошел. Думаю, без стрима гляну по лонгплею. Состояние, так сказать, прогресса. Че, есть куда вас кинуть? Давайте я вас к Жине отправлю на Харри Поттера. Всем спасибо, кто сегодня смотрел. Стрим, скорее всего, завтра. Надеюсь, я буду чуть пободрее. Может быть, в таком случае, если буду пободрее, поиграем часика 4 в игруху. Может, даже больше. Может, даже... Ну, не, вряд ли пройдем. 10 часов на ХЛТБ я играю довольно... Ну, я не знаю, короче. Посмотрю по лонгплею свой прогресс. Может, будет что-то еще, не знаю. Постараюсь побыстрее, короче, добить этот квест. Буду абузить, буду скипать диалоги. Он какой-то очень медленный и не очень интересный при этом. Реально даже хуже, чем секретный файл, если честно, пока что заходит. Вроде нарисован красиво, но сюжет оставляет желать лучшего. Не может заинтересовать. Так что будем пытаться ранить ближайшие 2 дня. Думаю, и завтра, и послезавтра стрим будет. В четверг вероятность стрима, не знаю, 5%. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел. До свидания. Пока-пока.